Hello, and welcome back to the Cook to Flourish Kitchen. This is Robin Cook, and I am delighted to be with you here once again. So I've just come back from where the Red Fern grows farms, and we have gotten some beautiful veggies in our CSA shares this week. So I just wanted to give you a little tour of what I got in mind, and I'm just going to give you some ideas of how you might like to enjoy them. So some of our favorites to do with these different things would be the following. So of course, this is kale, and I'm sure you've had kale before, but kale is amazing for kale chips. But one of my favorite ways to use it besides a smoothie would be a massaged kale salad. So I love to tear up these kale greens, probably about 8 cups or so, which is usually around the size of a standard bunch. So you tear that up, you get a nice glass bowl, and you just get to work on that kale. And you can also do this with Swiss chard too. And you put some tahini, some Bragg's aminos, and some lemon juice, and you just go to town. And you just let that kale just wilt and just absorb all the wonderful dressing ingredients, and it should decrease in about half the size. So it should just really start to relax and take on that wonderful creamy dressing. It's delicious. So that's one of our favorite ways to use kale. Now, I just mentioned Swiss chard. So Swiss chard, here is Swiss chard. It is known for its beautifully colored stems. Now the stems, my friends, these are edible as well, so don't throw them away. It's so pretty to throw it away. So while we're talking about the stems, you can chop this off and you can eat it like celery. So you could, break it, you could dip it in hummus, would be delicious, or you could even have guacamole, that would be great too. You can also chop this up finely and put it on a salad. It makes a really pretty, colorful topping for a salad. You can also freeze these stems and you can put them in a smoothie. I'm sure that you could juice them as well. I haven't personally tried that, but I'm sure that you could. You could also even chop these up, saute them in some coconut oil. In a stir fry would be good, or by themselves. You can also put it into soup. That would be great as well. So lots of uses for this stock. Think of it like celery with a pretty color. And then the tops, you can do many things with them as well. Several of the options that we just mentioned for the stem. You can also use it as a wrap. So we have another video featuring how to put like leftover chicken and hummus and some shredded carrots, roll this thing up, and it is a wonderful green burrito. Very delicious. You can also saute the greens or simmer them in chicken broth. It is very tasty as well. All right, so that's Swiss chard. And then also, while we're talking about greens, this is bok choy. This is a baby bok choy. Isn't he cute? So this is used in a lot of Asian cooking, especially in stir fry. So if you're making a big stir fry, chop up some bok choy. It has wonderful nutritional benefits. So you can chop this part up here, more of the I'd say the stem part. This is going to take a little bit longer to cook. And when you slice it, it even kind of looks like a flower. It's really pretty. So chop that up, stir fry that with some of the harder vegetables like your carrots or your onions, and then add in the leafy greens towards the end. Now this could also be added into like a coconut milk based soup. That would be tasty as well for the bok choy. Now, another thing that you can use are little microgreens, or these are pea shoots. So they're very small but mighty. You can use them on a salad, it would be delicious. You can even experiment with these in something like a pesto or a chimichurri. So that would be a fun thing to experiment with, or even onto a sandwich, or perhaps you have some avocado toast and you just want to add a little bit of a garnish, a few more extra antioxidants. Well, pea shoots would be just perfect for that. And then of course, right next to them are our snap peas. So good. Oh my goodness. You can put these into a stir fry. You can put them on a salad. You can just put them into a jar and you can just start to enjoy them. You can dip them in hummus if you want to, but these are a delicacy. So good. All right, what else should we talk about? Well, of course, lettuce. I'm sure you know what to use. Baby lettuce for a beautiful salad would be great. And how cool would it be to have a locally inspired salad using these greens as the base, whether you use the spring mix or you use a head of lettuce, and make a nice salad bed. And then you can have some of your peas, perhaps some shredded carrot, and some shredded radish or salad turnip. That would be beautiful, having a spring-inspired local salad. Wouldn't that be delicious? I think it would be beautiful. All right, so now we've mentioned a few others here. So this is a salad turnip. Now, these, as far as I have tried them so far, are not hot. So be encouraged, they're not scary. You can slice them, you can shred them onto a salad or into a wrap. You can even roast them, you can stir fry them. I even stir fried them the other day. It was really, really good. So I had some turnips, I had some fresh mushrooms, and I also had some onion. And what I did was I took those, I sliced them, and I had them in a nice skillet with some chicken broth. And I let those kind of steam, stir fry for a few minutes, and then I added in some Swiss chard, or you could do bok choy or kale. Any or all of those. Mix those in with your salad turnips, your onions, and your mushrooms. Add some coconut aminos to that, as well as some fresh garlic, maybe a little bit of ginger if you want to, and let that steam stir fry for another 3 to 5 minutes until all the veggies are tender. And then you finish it off with some toasted sesame oil, maybe a dash or two of pepper. Fantastic. Really nice, easy stir fry, very simple and very healthy as well. Of course, we have some beautiful baby carrots. These are perfect for roasting, for munching, for shredding, snacking. Very, very great, these carrots. And then I think we have just about covered it all, except for our cute little radishes here. Radishes also, just like the salad turnip, you can shred them, you can slice them. Very, very good. You can roast them as well. And then some people even like to use the greens. So you can use the greens, you can stir fry them, you can saute them, like maybe when your chicken or steak is nearing the end of its cooking time on the stove, you can put some of these more bitter greens and they can start to be softened by the nice juices, and the broth of chicken or steak or a roast could be good as well. So I hope that this has been helpful for you to enjoy the beautiful produce from your local farmers, such as the red fern grows. Thank you so much.